Raising awareness of the danger of mines. This is the aim of this theatre play. This art form is one of many awareness-raising tools used to inform people about mine-related risks. The aim is to spark reactions and embark on in-depth work with the community. Over 90 countries worldwide are today polluted by anti-personnel mines, cluster bombs and all sorts of unexploded ordnance. Demining is a long, complex and costly process. Mine risk education programs, MRE, are essential whilst waiting for at-risk zones to be cleared or for socio-economic alternatives to be implemented. MRE contributes to reduce the number of accidents by helping the concerned people to manage what has now become an everyday risk. This film shows examples of MRE projects carried out by Handicap International in a variety of situations. Statistics show that accidents caused by mines and unexploded ordnance are particularly numerous during and just after a conflict. They tend to decrease thereafter. Starting operations immediately after a conflict, even during it, is one way of preventing a large number of accidents. This is the overriding principle behind the emergency MRE programs. Iraqi towns were heavily bombed during the most recent conflict. The population would like life to return to normal, but there are still tremendous numbers of extremely dangerous explosive devices, mainly cluster bombs, in the country. Handicap International set up an emergency campaign in Baghdad immediately the bombing stopped. An emergency campaign is based on broadcasting messages on the radio and television and in the written press, as well as poster campaigns and extensive leaflet distribution. This involves widespread broadcasting of safety messages so that the largest possible part of the population hears them in a very short period of time. These activities put Handicap International workers in direct contact with the people, giving them the chance to exchange views on the risks they face. These are in strategic locations, places with a great deal of traffic.
Ce sera le centre de la région, à côté du supermarché. C'est le plongée qui fait de pas de croissants. Ça, il y a des gens, chaque matin, il y a des gens qui viennent acheter avec les enfants, ils disent ça. Pendant les vacances, en travaillant à la roue. Mais s'il y a les écoles, on va expliquer ça aux enfants. C'est très important qu'on explique ça aux enfants.
These documents have to be designed at great speed, taking into account both the cultural reality of the country and the education level of the population, literate or not, combined with the greatest detail possible on the nature of the danger.
طبعا يفتهمون نعم يفتهمون بصالحهم طبعا هاي يعني كلش يعني مهمة إنسانية جدا لأن الناس يعني يعرفون بس يباعون عليها يعرفون إنه هاي مثلا أماكن تؤدي إلى خطر عليهم.
Nearly all armed conflicts create the problem of displaced persons and refugees. In a crisis, the population views hunger and insecurity as far greater and more immediate dangers than mines. In addition, it's sometimes very difficult to raise the awareness of refugees when the area in which they're settled is safe. The mine problem isn't real to them because they don't face it on a daily basis. However, refugees are exposed to the dangers from mines, particularly when they travel. Some Karen refugee camps in Thailand along the frontier with Burma have been there for 20 years. There are still many mine victims in these camps. They come from Burma where the conflict is still raging and where mines are still in widespread use. To reduce the risk when these refugees return, prevention teams have to gather as much information on the context as possible and be fully aware of the safety conditions for these repatriations. Grouped in various workshops, the youngsters themselves make some awareness-raising tools for use throughout the camp, supervised by the Mines Committee created with the help of Handicap International.
What is the meaning of this poem?
This one is the meaning of our messages of our.
Okay.
Yes.
This project, like all MRE activities, is monitored and evaluated so that it can be capitalised on in the future.
Il y a une règle en éducation qui dit qu'on retient 20% de ce qu'on entend, 50% de ce que l'on voit et 80% de ce que l'on fait. Et ici, ils sont en train de faire, ils sont en train d'agir. Ils sont acteurs de la prévention, ils font les messages, ils les construisent les outils. Donc on a la conviction que ce sont des personnes qui sont déjà disposées à gérer le risque. Puisque pour faire les outils, il faut s'approprier le message et on n'est plus disposé à les disperser, à les disséminer autour de soi. Venez voir ce poster, il est magnifique. Donc ici on voit à la fois les effets au niveau des différents types de handicap. Aussi on voit les mines ou les engins explosifs. Les effets c'est aussi l'explosion, le sang. La violence elle est perçue différemment selon les cultures. Donc ici ils l'illustrent à leur manière. Peut-être que pour nous Européens ça peut paraître très dur, peut-être que pour eux ça l'est moins. Sinon ils ne le feraient pas aussi violemment.
Afterwards, the prevention tools produced, T-shirts, posters, calendars, are arranged in a busy area within the camp to pass the messages illustrated by the youngsters on to the greatest number of people. Prevention is essential for youngsters. School is therefore the ideal place for prevention programs, like here in Bosnia. When a country is mined extensively, the problem continues to exist for decades. Future generations inheriting this situation must know how to behave to face up to the danger. The adults of tomorrow must be educated sustainably in mine risk management. The youngsters will acquire a genuine knowledge that they'll use to protect themselves and their families. In Bosnia, as in other programs, Handicap International trains teachers and works with the Ministry of Education to include the MRE in the school curriculum. MRE projects must be adapted to any context. However, a few major activities are common to all of them. Awareness-raising sessions, data collection on mine victims, on suspected areas, their location and marking, and support for networks and partners. The media and the tools used serve these project strategies. They have to suit the context and the target population. Whenever possible, tools are designed in a way which allows people to participate, with one or several groups of beneficiaries. In Casamance, in southern Senegal, awareness-raising workers sometimes find it difficult to reach some regions that are known to be sensitive. To get round this problem, the Handicap International team joined forces with the Senegalese Association for Mine Victims. They came up with the idea of using the radio, which plays a major role in everyday Senegalese life. Workers were therefore trained in recording witness accounts taken during the awareness-raising sessions they were running.
Il y a des villages où les agents ne peuvent pas accéder à cause de l'insécurité. C'est pourquoi on fait passer ces enregistrements. Parce que la radio, on pense que c'est un moyen sûr de faire passer les messages et d'atteindre les populations les plus éloignées au niveau de la région.
The accounts are recorded in several dialects to make room for all the different languages spoken in the region to target every community.
Il y a les langues aidantes, la conscientisation de la population, parce que quand on voit les autorités locales qui s'impliquent dans la sensibilisation, c'est-à-dire les chefs de village, les personnes ressources, les curés, les imams, le sous-préfet, qui impulsent, qui poussent les gens à parler de la problématique mine. Donc les populations aident au recensement des zones à risque.
NGO representatives and field workers meet every week with their radio partner to produce a programme devoted entirely to accident prevention.
Bonjour Gaston, ça va? Bonjour, ça fait très bon. Mais c'est vrai? Ça va? Ça c'est une cassette qui a été enregistrée lors d'une séance de sensibilisation. On a parlé de la problématique mine, la présence des mines, les femmes, surtout dans ces quartiers périphériques, parce que les gens ne cessent d'aller toujours dans les vergers abandonnés.
Mesdames, Messieurs, bonsoir et merci de nous écouter à nouveau et de nous recevoir chez vous comme tous les jeudis à 19h. C'est pour votre émission Vivre debout. On le répète sans cesse dans cette émission, les mines ne connaissent pas les accords de paix, même s'il y a un calmidon, il faut s'assis sur les chaînes de...
Durant ces...
Not far away, the population of the Republic of Guinea-Bissau is also facing pollution in its everyday life from mines and unexploded ordnances. In some districts of the capital, men, women and children come and go on a daily basis near mine zones and demining sites operated by HUMAID, a local NGO supported by Handicap International.
Ici, nous sommes en pleine périphérie de Bissau, où ont eu lieu des combats en 98 et 99, où l'on retrouve donc de la pollution à base de mines posées par les Sénégalais et par l'armée conventionnelle. Et on retrouve également de l'UXO, donc problème d'engins explosifs, dans toute cette périphérie-là. Les zones polluées sont principalement des zones d'anarcadier, donc de cajou. Et il est évident qu'à partir du mois de mars, avril, quand commence la récolte du cajou, il nous est très difficile d'empêcher les gens de venir récupérer les cajous parce que c'est leur pain, hein, c'est ce qui fait vivre leur famille. D'où l'importance du travail de l'équipe de liaison communautaire autour de ces chantiers pour constamment, quotidiennement, rappeler la menace de ces engins de mort, l'importance du marquage, en aucun cas le passer, ne pas l'arracher, le laisser en place.
A few tens of meters from the demining site, workers trained by Handicap International and employed by the partner organisation are discussing their work sessions. These prevention activities are put together in close connection with the anti-mine work, demining, assistance to victims and other social and economic development activities. Prevention should start with the concerns, priorities and suggestions of the population. Here the people running the session start by asking members of the audience to draw a map of their village on the ground, pointing out the important places, their daily routes, the roads, major paths and the zone currently being demined. They can see for themselves the magnitude of the problem, changes already made or that need to be made.
Là, on en profite également pour expliquer un peu ce que les démineurs sont en train de faire, c'est-à-dire qu'une mine, ça ne se voit pas, donc qu'ils doivent travailler avec des détecteurs, que c'est un travail qui est très lent. Donc quand est-ce que le chantier a démarré, combien de temps il va durer, là ça va durer jusqu'à la fin de l'année. Et une fois que le terrain sera terminé d'être déminé, qu'il y aura un contrôle qualité, ensuite les marquages seront enlevés, enfin les gens pourront accéder et utiliser le terrain. Par exemple, là il y a un terrain de football qui est sur le terrain de déminage, qui est à l'abandon. Donc ils pourront réutiliser ce terrain après. C'est donner des exemples de patienter un peu, parce que plus tard ils pourront profiter davantage de ce terrain une fois déminé.
Other community working techniques exist, all of which have to be adapted to the situation. Used within the MRE framework, they facilitate more extensive dialogue with the population on the organisation of village life, everyday activities and journeys that have been halted due to the presence of mines or unexploded devices. In addition, the MRE programmes are useful in identifying activities that could start up again after demining or after the implementation of an alternative solution. They also encourage closer liaison with key development players.